Hello, today I will show you an interesting battle on the EBR 105 and also review this tank. I'm starting out on the map Malinovka and every team has 3 light tanks, so there kind of really a lot of light tanks here, and that's also why I'm driving to this position where I'm driving right now, and that's a hill. So my plan is to spot the crossing heavy tanks. You can spot them really good here, especially also on medium tanks like Leopard 1. That's why I recommend to go also to the hill with the Leopard 1 or other fast medium tanks. So here I'm standing in these bushes. Well, to note, on medium tanks I wouldn't stay here. I would either stay in this bush or in this one. So this is a bit too far on the hill. So I arrived pretty fast and my heavy tanks are kind of also still climbing, and I am trying to cross a spot, the cross here, but no one is appearing here. So that's kind of interesting. And you see some trees are falling down, so maybe someone is coming right here. Well, actually, it doesn't look so. Our 277 is already here. So it looks like they didn't even attempted to go to the hill. That's something very unusual, I would definitely say. So I'm trying a bit to, well, come closer. And I'm spotting the enemy light tanks while climbing down the hill. So they have still 14 tanks, and it's very risky here for an EBR. So right now I'm still standing behind that stone to not get shot. And now I am just going in. I am spotted, but fortunately no one is staying in these bushes, and I can just stay here. And well, this is a safe spot here. So this is also where you should go if you win the hill. You can climb down the hill like I did and then go to the spot, and no one will be able to shoot you except artillery. So yes, I am kind of a bit of spotting here. And fortunately the 277 is getting spotted. Not so fast assist here, but 2000 damage are going in pretty fast. So that's really nice to get the chunk of 2000 damage at once. The advantage of the tank is that he is very fast. Yes, I'm aiming out for him. For the enemy light tank, I'm not hitting it. So yeah, he's very fast with 92 or 93 kilometers per hour, depending on the modernization. This is the fastest tank in the game. And well, it's a light tank, but his view range isn't definitely not the best. So on most tier 10 light tanks, you're coming to about 500 meters of view range. But here, well, you're coming about 445 meters of view range if you have optics and ventilation. So that's why I'm using ventilation on this tank. You don't really need the additional camouflage. You can also play good without it. Here I'm actually finishing off the object 277. So already killed two tanks, yes. And my mission now is to spot the Panzerkampfwagen 7, to just keep him in spot and maybe someone will shoot him. The maneuvers I'm doing here are pretty safe. You see, I am not showing much of my tank and it's also a very small time spot, well, where I am vulnerable. And here I actually got shot by the Vickers. He somehow saw me. I think it was because, yes, I was on this hill here. And so a part of my turret was visible. Now I'm just really spotting the Panzerkampfwagen. Well, some assist here. We fortunately artillery missed. So this is my mission for now, to just circle around here. Because I can't go in these bushes. They have a light tank, so that's very dangerous here. And it is a very low chance that I will survive these dive into the bushes. So I'm not going in for now, I'm just going around here and trying to spot. So this is a very difficult situation, I would say, because I can't go into the bushes, I won't make it alive there. And now I am making the decision to just go away to the other flank, to not get spotted at this flank for a while, and maybe spot some tanks here. So with the high speed, I'm already here very fast. First, I'm just looking out, and there's a Vicar 3. I also get spotted. And I'm using the terrain to hide my tank. And this is mainly what you should do on this tank, to hide your tank behind terrain and then go out of the hills, but also use bushes. So you can use the speed, but also bushes, because the concealment is pretty good on this tank. So I'm driving around here, I am getting spotted. So that's kind of a problem here. So I saw that my tanks are getting shot in those middle, like the 60TP and S-Kong are shot. So I just drove in here to counter the STRV, because he was spotted previously here and I assumed he would still be here. So I just countered the STRV as fast as I can. Luckily I didn't took any damage. Well, the Centurion can be here. I think no one will be able to shoot him anyway. And now I'm switching flanks again. I am doing this round, driving again here. Well, someone penetrated him, that's good. And the STRV is spotted. Well, that's not my spot. I'm still shooting him. So the gun, it has a 390 alpha damage gun. Well, the stabilization is very good here, so this is made for firing on the move, but also at close distances. But the gun is pretty comfortable, even though it doesn't have the highest penetration. 190 to 162 on base shell, well, that's not good. And 240 on gold ammunition, that's also not good. But HE shells have 500 damage, so this is the HE shell you mainly have to use to counter the enemy EBR, and you will always have an enemy EBR on the EBR because of the matchmaking. Just driving around here, I am spotting the Panzerkampfwagen with with the 50 meters. And well, yeah, I'm getting punished with 2 shots from the Vickers. And now I need to make it safe. I'll save out of here. Well. Oh, I got missed. I also spotted the object 705A there in those bushes while I was driving around. And 3 minutes are left, so it can be pretty close. Fortunately, all of the light tanks died. And well, here I was kind of not confident to go into these bushes. I was just waiting out for something. But now I have to go because of the time into those bushes, to those enemy lines, and I am rushing in, spotting the 75A. 2 minutes left. Well, they have to kill him before I can go farther in. The question really is, can you win this in 1 minute and 40 seconds? Because there are quite a few tanks here in those bushes. And they're still not able to kill the 705A. Well, at least they did it now. And now I'm going through those bushes at the edge of the map, because I think it's the safest way to approach this. Spotting the 60 TP has 3000 hit points, that's very good. 1000 assists. Well, they're not penetrating him. The armor of the 60 TP is very good at distances. 1 minute left, you see the sound here. The Centurion is spotted at the other side of the map. I think they will be able to kill him in the 1 minute, but they have to kill the 60 TP. Our 60 TP is also going in. Like, all tanks are going in because they have to if they want to win. And we can't lose this battle already, so that's not penetrating. The 60 TPs are not penetrating each other. And now I'm just going in, shooting the 60 TP. And I have to spot artillery in the Vickers in the last 20 seconds. And they have to be able to destroy them in the last 20 seconds. Artillery is spotted. And Vickers is also spotted, but he's right at the hiding. 8 seconds. Artillery got destroyed. 5 seconds. And 3 seconds left and the Vickers got destroyed. So, in this battle, I spotted 13k. I dealt 2235 damage and 2 kills, and that's an ace tanker for 1245 experience. Well, the battle duration, like you can see, was 15 minutes and 0 seconds, so this was really up to the last second. And the situation was like very difficult to get through those bushes and not getting spotted. So I enjoyed this battle and I hope you enjoyed the video. To say about the tank, well, it is a fun tank to play, but you have to kind of play carefully on it. So this is not an easy light tank. I would say that the Manticore is, for example, an easier light tank to spot, just because you don't have to go at full speed somewhere, and it is also a view range of about 500 meters that you can just stay in a bush and spot. And here, those 445 meters of view range may not be enough sometimes. So it is a fun tank because of the speed, but you have to be able to plan it, and it's pretty difficult. As for equipment, I am using on this tank the Commander Vision system, the Bounty optics, and a ventilation. On some maps like Himmelsdorf or Ensk, you can put on a gun rammer instead of the Commander Vision system. As for modernization, I am using the top forward speed, the reload time, here the resistance to shell, here also the internal mortal durability. I am burning on this tank a lot. I don't know, either it's my luck or it's just the tank, so I'm putting model durability on this. And here I'm putting on the duration the enemy vehicle is visible to me. So that's it for this video. Like and subscribe.